Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UEW Ultimate Era Wrestling. Week 9 is about to get underway, people. You know what that means. It's tag team action. I hope you are enjoying everything that's unfolding before you, but let's go ahead and get into the schedule. So, these are the rest of the matches. As you already know, the format of what has happened over the week. So, if I had to pick one, once again, there was actually some really good matches on the card this time. Mankind and Hogan was pretty good. Let's see. I'm scanning. There was a really good match that I can't remember exactly which one it was. It was Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton. That was really good. That was match of the week for you right there. Take a second to scan and look at the ones that you see. If your wrestler has won this week or not, you already know the format goes. We'll go to the next screen now. That is the rest of the results. Nothing too shocking, nothing too surprising. Probably what you would expect. Now let's take a look at the standings. So, if you see that E on the screen next to your favorite wrestler, that means they have been eliminated from contention. There was a lot of shakeups. There probably could have been a couple that were already eliminated last week, but I actually did the calculations this week. So, in the golden era, of course, Andre the Giant, you should have guessed it, was already probably statistically eliminated. Attitude era, The Rock is eliminated. He took a L. The Ruthless Aggression era, you have 4 people eliminated, people. 4 people. Brock Lesnar, JBL, The Big Show, and Rey Mysterio all eliminated from contention. And in the PG era, reality era, you have The Miz, Finn Balor, and Samoa Joe all eliminated. Things have changed a little bit. Not too much movement. People have been winning, people have been losing. Not too much placement as far as the top goes. The people that were at the top stayed at the top. Flair, of course, is still in the first position. He has 11 points now. The Warrior is following him with 9. And Savage is close behind with 8. Sergeant Slaughter made a big jump up, I will say that, after that win. Ricky Steamboat fell down. DiBiase fell down. Some of these people are still alive statistically, but they're going to need a lot of help. Austin got a win. He's trying to get some momentum back. So let's see if the Texas Rattlesnake will be able to hold spot. The excellence of execution, however, Bret Hart has jumped up into the second spot after Y2J has lost. Edge still continues to remain at the top. Eddie Guerrero took another loss, but he has a little bit of spacing from Kurt Angle because Kurt Angle lost as well. Cena is trying to emerge to try to get that second spot. Roman Reigns, still Mr. Undefeated. 14 big points. Daniel Bryan, 11. AJ Styles got a win again. He's at 9, trying to chase Daniel Bryan and get his spot back. Dean Ambrose has moved up. Now, I will reveal the awards as promised week 10. So next week, we will reveal what the awards are, and then of course at the end of the season, during probably the pre-show for the pay-per-view. Well, it won't be a pay-per-view. The big event. I don't know what else to call it. The big event on YouTube. We will reveal the award winners and the perks that they will receive going into next season. But I've talked and rambled enough. Let's go ahead and take you into the first match. Tag team action, people. You already know what it is, but we're switching the format up for the tag teams this week, just like we did in the specialty match week, but only tornado tag team matches this time around. No specialty matches. So But you see on your screen, Stone Cold Steve Austin and the man that ended his undefeated streak, Kevin Owens, will be tagging together this week against the team of Hulk Hogan and John Cena. I really hope this one is really good, because it should be. Down on paper, it should be. Hopefully, this game delivers. Let's go. So, going into this week, of course, the schedule was pre-made before the season even started. And there are a lot of matches that are relevant right now just because of how the standings are and who's been eliminated. They looked good down on paper, but could have showed them to you, but I didn't think it would amount to anything just because of the fact that in the match, there was probably maybe 1 or 2 people that were actually still in contention in their respective eras. So there was no point to bring you some. So I found the 2 that would possibly be the best ones to watch on the card, the ones that actually mattered and meant something, since we're in the home stretch for this season and all these guys are still in contention. Austin, of course, sits at the top of his. Kevin Owens is fighting and trying to get up into a second spot, hopefully. Hogan trying to get back to the top. And of course, John Cena, same result. Kevin Owens, I don't know how these 2 men are going to coexist here tonight. It's kind of crazy. The man who ended Austin's undefeated streak and set that momentum lost for Austin. He lost 3 straight matches in a row. How are these 2 going to coexist? You got to know it's bad blood between the 2. I don't know, man. Kevin Owens actually holds 2 victories over Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think he pinned Ultimate Warrior in that match, I believe. Or was it Ultimate? No, Triple H, sorry. I think he pinned Triple H in that match, if I'm not mistaken. It's a couple weeks ago. But still handed Austin his loss. And then he had a singles victory over the Texas Rattlesnake. And this man, Hogan, got him a win last week, trying to climb back up the rankings to possibly get the second spot, because Ric Flair right now is running away with the thing. In the golden era, this man has been on a roll for a while. But Hogan, he can have it start right here tonight. And if he could win out, possibly, if he wins out, he can have 10 points. And he would have to hope that Flair somewhere along the way messes up. So hopefully Hogan can continue the momentum for his team here tonight. Or he can go for, like I said, get that second spot, man, just to at least be able to go into the postseason, which would be perfectly fine for Hogan, because you know Hogan will show out during the postseason if he makes it there. And here comes the 16-time world champion, Jonathan Bartholomew Cena. John Cena, amped, hyped, ready. He's been racking up some wins as well. He has a little bit of work to do to catch his fellow wrestlers in his era right now. He has to win out. I believe so. I believe to be able to contend, to be able to possibly get that second spot, he has to win out. John Cena, I think it sits at 4 points right now, so he can end up with 10 points as well. And then he's going to have to hope that Eddie Guerrero slows down and that Kurt Angle doesn't do anything else. It's possible. It's possible for this man to get that second spot, at the very least. As we see a couple breakdowns. from the two top spots, from two wrestlers in the two top spots. But who knows, man? We're about to go ahead and get this match underway. Tornado tag team action for you right here, right now. Week 9 UEW. And the referee rings the bell and they go at it. It's going to be a little bit hard to keep up with all this action. As Kevin Owens goes for Hogan and Austin goes for Cena. They got to put all the bad blood aside, man. If they want to win this match, if they want to be able to remain on top. Well, Austin anyway. And Kevin Owens, he has to keep his head cool. He cannot afford a loss here. Going at it. Oh! The strength of the Hulkster. And now choking the life out of Kevin Owens as Austin continues to work over John Cena in the corner. I don't think Cena's gotten up off the pavement since this started. Kevin Owens tosses Hogan over the top rope. Here comes Cena now. He's got a little bit of space. Cena taking a breather in the corner. But Austin right back on the attack. Hogan pounding Kevin Owens on the outside. Picks him up again and then tosses him on the floor. That cannot be good for the back of Kevin Owens. Austin just toying with Cena in the ring. Austin, a big knee strike to the temple of John Cena. And now Austin's going to go for a pin here. Hogan tries to get in the ring and pick it up. Break it up. Sorry. But Cena kicked out anyway. Oh, Owens with a German suplex. Said, don't sleep on me, Hogan. Oh, Hogan almost like he slapped Owens to the ground. And now Hogan has him up again. Another side breaker. Austin hit the Luthez press. Big boot from Hogan. Could he be setting it up? No, Kevin Owens. Austin. Two big body slams from Hogan and Cena. Cena taunting. This is not the time to taunt, sir. Big clothesline. Austin drops the elbow. No, that's not Austin. Cena just came back. I told you it's too much for my eyes to take right now. Cena going for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Kevin Owens have Hogan in the corner. Hogan fights out of it though. 5-knuckle shuffle. Irish whip to the corner. Cena drops a big elbow into the chest of Austin. Now Cena primed and ready, waiting for Austin. Got him up. No, Austin gets out of it. Kick. Stunner. The stunner connects on John Cena. Hogan being entertained in the corner, but Cena kicks out at 2 anyway. These two got to get it together, or they can find themselves going back to the... Cena gets hit with another stunner. Hogan picks up Owens but breaks the count before there's even a count at all. And now Hogan's going to get a taste of Austin's boots. Owens with a big chop. Owens picks him up and drops Hogan over the knee. And now Owens with the pin on Hogan. Hogan and Cena are taking a pummeling right now. And Austin and Kevin Owens are working like clockwork. Cena has not been able to get much offense in here tonight. Austin has been all over him as he just tosses him to the outside. Kevin Owens just hit the pop-up powerbomb on Hogan. 2, but the Hulkster kicks out. I don't know what's it going to take, but they've had their game plan on tonight. Big suplex on the outside. Cena trying to get some offense in. Hogan with the pin. 1. Cena has him up. Oh, and just drops him on the hardest part of the ring. Hogan with another big boot on Owens. The pin. 1, 2. Owens kicks out. Hogan trying to win the match for his team inside the ring right now. Trying to hulk up. Owens crawling. Trying to retreat. Hogan drops the leg. Austin better get in the ring to break this count. He's busted open 2. And Hogan. Hulk Hogan. It looked like they were down and out. Cena's busted open. But he did just enough to keep Austin occupied on the outside. And the Hulkster and John Cena, the Dream Team, have won this match, people. Austin takes another L. You gotta think he's gonna blame Kevin Owens for this loss. And another way you could look at it, Kevin Owens has cost Austin another match. Wow, people, let's go on to the next one. Coming up next, people, our main event. You know we only do 2 here. The Cerebral Assassin, the Game, Triple H, will tag with the big dog, Roman Reigns, to face 2 warriors in their own right, Kurt Angle and the Ultimate Warrior. So we were shown a perfect way to execute a plan in the first match. Preoccupy your opponent's tag team partner while the other one does all the work. Because Cena was getting his butt handed to him the whole entire night. Austin was getting in that tail. But here comes Triple H, master of the game. And you already know Triple H is looking only up at this point. He cannot afford a loss here. This is it for him. He needs this win more than anything. He has everything to lose, everything to gain. Even though it's only 1 point, it still keeps him in contention. He has to win. Unlike his partner. But I'm pretty sure Roman, he found an excellent tag team partner in Roman Reigns here tonight. Roman Reigns is still undefeated. That undefeated streak is on the line again here tonight. It's not going to be easy. You got 2 warriors on the other side of the ring. The question is, will there be any mishaps? Is there any bad blood between Triple H and Roman Reigns? You know the game wants to be the best, so to see Roman sitting at the top of his era, even though it's not in his era, it's got to do something to the game, make him feel, can't say less confident, because you know the game is confident. But I know it has to bother him just even a little bit. But Roman Reigns doesn't care about that. You know he's going to come in. He wants to win. He wants to protect his undefeated streak. He pretty much already has the PG era on lock as far as getting into the postseason. Not yet. Can't statistically say it yet. But the way this man has been wrestling, he's been on a roll. You know his opponents have to look out for that spear out of nowhere, the most devastating finisher in UEW today. But here comes the big dog. He told me he turns around because he's looking for competition. And I guess he can't find any because he is the man right now. Roman, ready for war. as he always is every time he steps through that curtain and walks down to the ring. Like always, people, I remind you every week, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Make sure you share it with all your friends. Tell them about the hottest thing going right now on YouTube as far as wrestling goes, UEW. Bringing you the best WWE 2K content around. So as we get ready to get started here, like I said, once again, I will remind you, Week 10, I will reveal the season awards. And then at the end of the season, or doing the pre-show for the big event, I should say, we will reveal the winners and the perks of those awards. You gotta think this man may be in contention for something. Here comes your Olympic hero, my Olympic hero, the only Olympic hero in WWE. Kurt Angle has to bounce back from a couple of losses he's had. Of course, he's still in contention. He still owns that number 3 spot. He wants to get back up to that number 2 spot. He had a taste of it, but couldn't hold it long, as Eddie Guerrero took it back. He can start right here, build some momentum going into next week as well. If he can get a win here, get a shocking upset win over Roman Reigns and Triple H. He has a good partner. The Warrior has been on a roll as well. The Warrior owns that 2nd spot. Pretty sure these two probably had a strategy meeting before the match to go over what they were going to do walking in here tonight. Angle looks ready. Can these two men do the impossible? Can they shock the world? You know the Warrior's always ready as he breaks through the curtain and runs down to the ring. This man is ready. You would think he would blow himself out running down to the ring like that, but the adrenaline pumping through his veins continues to keep him in that number 2 spot as he looks forward to head into the postseason and possibly win this whole thing, crowning himself UEW champion. This should be a good match, man. This should be a very interesting match. Got a couple of brute forces that are getting ready to collide here. But this should be very interesting. Tornado tag style once again. Your head must be on a swivel. Trust your partner. Here we go. And the referee goes down first. The referee is laid out first. Wow. These two are ready to get at, these four I should say, were ready to get at each other. So far we got a matchup right here between Triple H and the Ultimate Warrior. Rematch from WrestleMania 14, I think. The Ultimate Warrior returned and beat Triple H in 7 seconds, I believe. You got to think the Cerebral Assassin is going to get his revenge here tonight. As the two men that teamed up, did they team up last time? Or did they face? No, they faced each other last week. Sorry. Roman Reigns and Kurt Angle picking up where they left off. Big neck breaker by the Game. As Roman just uses his brute force to knock down Angle. The other side of the ring. Got Roman hung up on the ropes here. He's going to drop down and drop it. Roman down. And now Roman is on the outside of the ring, and Kurt looked like he was trying to follow him back in, or follow him out, but Roman popped back in quickly. So the Ultimate Warrior starts to work over Triple H now. Now he's going to taunt, try to pump himself up here. Kind of slower pace action than our first match right now. I think everybody was trying to learn from that match to make sure that they watch each other. Not too much going to the outside so far. As you know, you could get in trouble really quickly if that happens. Osborne just tosses Triple H to the other side of the ring. And Roman is laid out on the outside as Kurt Angle follows him to the outside. So we got our first outside trip right now. But you got to trust your partner here, because if you don't, you can end up losing and not even being involved in the pinfall. Warrior going for a quick cover here. One. But you got to do more than that to put the game away. Big DDT on the outside by Kurt Angle. And now the game clotheslines the Warrior of the rope. And now Roman and Kurt Angle are going to get back in. I think Kurt has Roman had a submission. Looks like on Kurt Angle. Now Triple H coming in to go after Angle as well. Angle having to fight off both men. And Ultimate Warrior leaps over the back of Kurt Angle and hits a shoulder tackle to Triple H. What athleticism. Now Angle's going to throw Roman in the corner. Shoulder first. As Triple H just got Gorilla Press slammed, and there's the big splash to the back as an Angle hits German suplexes on Roman Reigns. 1, 2. Oh, and it was almost 3. Triple H kicked out at the last second. Roman was preoccupied. We could have 2 big upsets here, people. Kurt Angle, what's he going to look for now? Think Angle's going for that ankle lock. He's got a lock. No! Roman gets out of it quickly. Spear! Spear out of nowhere! Can he make the pin? No! Triple H is up. Warrior's down. 1, 2, 3. I told you people better start listening to me. The spear is the most deadliest finisher. 1 spear is all it takes. Just like that, Warrior was down. Triple H knew it was coming. He had his hands raised in the air as soon as he saw it. Roman Reigns and Triple H are your victors. And unfortunately for Kurt Angle, I believe that means he is he's not statistically eliminated. But he is going to fall a couple notches, I believe. Yes, he is. He will fall out of that 3rd spot because Cena won here tonight. Wow. Just like that, people. Triple H is the one that needed the win. He got the win. He knew he picked the right partner for the night. Well, people, kind of a short episode here tonight. But you know how tag team rules go. We don't want a long drawn out match because you know how long they can take. But as always, thank you for tuning in to UEW Wrestling. Make sure you tune in next week for week 10. We go back to singles action as we continue to round out the season. There will probably be more eliminations. So hope and pray that your favorite wrestler still remains alive. Roman Reigns, Triple H, your winners tonight. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.